Those things that no one knows. All the little stuff that we have to do in our lives that take up our time, keep us busy, things we have to do, or the HOA will get on our butts. Those things that no one knows. Washing the dishes, cleaning the dirty diapers, changing your kid, feeding your kid, working in a job you don't care for. Haven't showered in days. Haven't shaven. Not worried about how you look. I don't have to put on a button-up shirt today. Put on my sport coat. I'm not preaching today. No one knows. I'm out here cutting the grass. First cut of the year. Those things that no one knows we do in our lives, but are important to our lifestyle, to cleanliness, to just taking care of our family, ourselves. We get no recognition from these things. But it's something that we have to do, and it's something that is important. And I feel that sometimes the things that no one knows are what we have to fight through. It's what keeps us grounded when we're in the Word of God, when we're in worship with the Lord, when we're going to church, when no one else in our family is. When our wife or our husbands and our kids, we're not even sure how close the relationship to God is, but we keep fighting, we keep doing it because it's important to our lives. The things that no one knows, that we'll get no recognition for, God knows though. God knows our hearts. He knows our every action. He knows I don't really want to be out here cutting this grass. But if I don't, who will? Axel, hopefully someday, my son. But he's got a little bit of growing left to do. What is it that you do that no one sees, that no one, in a sense, will understand, you know? Do you take pride in it? I mean, I'll peek out the window and I'll look at the lawn and I'll be like, all right, yeah, I did that. Or, you know, when Axel's fed, when my wife's clothes are folded and put away, and I'm like, okay, took care of it, you know, made some happen. We're not even getting paid for it. Not making a living through it. But there are these things in our lives that if we were to put off, that if we were to say, no, just not going to do it, they begin to pile up and pile up and pile up. And the next thing we know, our life is full of trash, and it's full of garbage, and it's full of things that are uncleaned, and things that are not taken care of. And I think sometimes it's that way with our minds. We don't clean out the garbage, and in our spiritual life, maybe we're messing around with this, and we're messing around with that. Sometimes we got to get things in order. We have to do what no one else will. And it's what no one knows. The things that no one knows, we got to get them out of our lives. Maybe it's certain movies or something we watch on YouTube or the internet that we got to escape and stop putting into our heads, stop putting into our minds. Maybe it's a relationship, something we got to get rid of that's not good for us, that's harming us, and we got to clean and mow and take care of what's going on in our heads. And no one will know the effort and the time that you have put into cleaning up your life and putting things in order. But you can sleep well at night knowing that I'm making progress, that things are going where they need to go, that here in this mind things are in order. No one knows. And that's okay. And you can stay scruffy and you can stay unshowered. Not for too long, okay? Because every once in a while You do have to put on that button-up shirt. You do got to put your sport coat on and shine your shoes a little bit. Put some makeup on and get your hair did and your nails did. And people will see the effort and the progress that you've made in your life, how you've changed to become a better woman, a better man. We have to do the things that no one sees. Our relationship with God, putting in the study, putting in the time. Because when that time comes for us to shine, so to speak, we'll be ready. We'll be dressed up and we'll be capable. Because our lives are not cluttered. Our mind is not cluttered. We're spiritually sound with God. Our stuff is getting done. Our stuff is done, Because guess what? God's got stuff for us to do. And he wants us spick and span, all cleaned up, all in order, because there's people for us to help. And those people will see you, will understand that this person has got their stuff in order.